the big wound
No.
because you look at all that blood.
It
I
just
thought
hit
it
him
was
in the
fake
throat
at
where all the
first. When I
arteries.
first seen it, I'm like, this is AI, but it wasn't.
That's the crazy part with this AI shit too.
Yeah, I thought it was AI. I'm like, nah, it's fake. I was getting pizza. I'm like, I couldn't even eat the pizza. I was a big Charlie Kirk fan. I couldn't even eat the pizza, bro. I'm like, they
Got
got
set up
him.
by his
A
wife, bro.
hater. Even if it was a
That's what happens,
civilian,
bro.
if it was a civilian, a government, whoever killed, there was a hater. Like, you
Yeah.
got
He
a
was set up. He
crazy
was set up.
mindset to it, like, okay, I'm gonna get this guy
He
for
was set
whatever
up like
reason.
the guy his whole the whole wife everything. Like, you know what it
But
is, bro? Is like when you go to a college university, right? The second you show any form of talent, especially public speaking, they start watching you, bro. Like
they
they
watch
literally have
you.
professors. Like, they literally say that there's CIA who are
Ooh,
professors.
they
So this
watch
guy
you.
Charlie Kirk, he showed that he was a good yapper when he went
Good
to university.
mouthpiece. Good
Yeah,
mouthpiece.
yeah.
No Diddy.
They got him at 18 years old, bro. If you read his
Yo.
biography, 18 is when they recruited him. He was already fucked. He
That's
didn't
like
have a
Fred
chance.
Hampton, like in the Black Panthers. Like they was whatever kind of group they was, whatever. But
Yeah.
they had good. They could talk. They don't like people that could talk. Like they could influence. That's what they even said in the NYPD said about Malcolm X. He's like, oh, uh, that's that. I forgot exactly how they said it, but no man should have that much power or something like that. Or I think they said no N word should have that much. I forgot exactly how they phrased it, but it's almost like they start
He
with
got
black
killed by
people
another
and
black
then it
guy is the
eases off
craziest
to
part.
like no. But I'm saying though, like he was leading a black movement.
Yeah,
But the
yeah,
Black
yeah.
Panthers, they was going after whites, whatever color at the Rainbow
There you
Coalition.
go. No,
He even
but
met with
the
the
thing is,
Confederates like
he
support.
the way they were looking at him, bro, is that in their eyes, like, look at it this way: Malcolm X, he was outside the
But
system.
Malcolm X did
Like,
get killed by the government. It wasn't just a black guy. They
yeah,
used
no,
black
exactly.
people to go after like it's
No,
some
no, of course,
weird
because it's
stuff.
their
Yeah.
system. They is their own status quo that they're threatening. But at the same time, bro, it's like all this shit. It's like all these systems are coming to an end,
And
bro.
they trying
All
to
these
release the
celebrities, all of
Marley
them, they've
King
been outed.
files and
Like,
all that.
they had their 20 years of fun ruling everything, and look at them. Look at Ariana Grande, bro. Like, that bitch, she's a skeleton. She looks like an AIDS survivor.
That's
So it's like,
crazy.
what I'm
Oh,
saying is that
Olympic bodies
eventually they all, they start crumbling down with age. It's
crumble.
like they can't.
That Hollywood
It
life
it takes fresh young men, just
crazy. And they
one.
got all the money. You think all the money would they'll be like somewhat like I don't know. Crazy.
They're just
Crazy.
janked out, bro. They're just janked out.
Crazy.
They sacrificed a lot of people. They did do that. I'm not gonna cap, bro. They did,
No.
but it's all coming to an end. Their relevancy is fading.
All
Nobody
good
cares about
things
them
come
anymore,
to an end, my friend.
as they say. So, bro, I just want to pay taxes like a normal person. You know what I'm saying? Just the 401k, all that
And
shit.
then
It's
if you
like,
go to Portland or Seattle, Washington, I think you'd be able to get like no. I think there's no state tax in Washington, and there's no state income tax in Portland. I forgot. I just watched something like that today. So he's like, "Yo, you do your shopping in Portland, and then you live in Washington."
yeah, Americans just got to go to DC, bro. I don't know what else to say. They just got to clear the fuck out of DC. Leave Trump alone.
Yo,
He's
wait up,
trying his
pay
best.
taxes, but then where our tax money gonna go?
Exactly. Better roads, probably. At least one thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at it this way, right?
They said
At
Trump
least we
wanted
could
the engine
say,
tax.
look at America. This is the biggest thing about America that doesn't make sense. We could go overseas and develop other places, but we can't even develop our own backyard. You get what I'm saying here? Just there's a very common divide in this country. It's like different layers of
Or
society and stuff.
I think
And
like people, I
that's
think
why
America's already developed, so they think they can start helping other people. But I think they think when you see
bro,
like
the
a place
lunch
like
food is fucking
Dubai,
disgusting.
no, but when you see like a place like Dubai, then you be like, oh, like why America don't look like that, or something like that, or Saudi Arabia or something
You,
like
you, you
that.
know, I was talking with a guy from Australia, right? And he was telling me he's cool dude. You know what I'm saying? He used to trap a little and stuff, but his
Yeah,
biggest passion is rugby. All right, and
rugby.
he plays a lot of rugby. And because of that, he broke so many bones in his bodies, his toes,
Ooh.
lost teeth,
Yeah, it's like
broke his
hockey
shoulders,
almost, or like
all
super
that.
rough.
And I told him, and it's like, so wait, don't you guys have free insurance? He's like, yeah. So it's like, I got treatment for free, stitches, all that. It's completely free. I'm like, see,
Oh,
we can't afford to play rugby because if we
Australia.
did the same shit that you did, we'll be broke as fuck. You know what I'm
Yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
so there is something is not adding right. Like,
Right.
something does not make
But let me
sense.
add on to that though. There was some fighter named Paulie Marginali, whatever, some
Yeah,
Italian dude. He was fighting for bare knuckle. I think he was in Australia or some country. I think it was Australia, and it was after the fight, and he was sitting in a hospital for hours. When you
yeah,
get free medical insurance or whatever, I guess like Canada or whatever, like there's
yeah,
long lines, super long, and then you
yeah.
get it's way longer to get seen. It's already that problem in America. You go to the hospital, some ERs you wait for mad long, and some ERs like
Yeah,
fast.
yeah, it is true. It
But
is
it's
true.
like
It
when it's
depends.
free, everybody's gonna be there because they're gonna be like, "Yo, it's free,"
Yeah, yeah.
so it's gonna
The
have
the
longer
pettiest
lines.
the pettiest shit that they have, they'll go for it, which is
The-
pretty whack too.
Right, so it's gonna be like
But at the same time, bro,
it's the
like
good and it's
think
the pros and cons.
yeah, yeah. But at the same time, it's like, bro, like I go to the doctor, because I had like pneumonia or something.
Right,
Bro, he charged me like
right.
fucking 5 bands
I feel you though.
for
Yeah,
the visit. I'm like, this is so stupid.
even
I'm
with
like,
the
the fuck are
dentist, like, why
yeah.
you can't use your insurance? You gotta pay. Most of the time
It's
when you go to the dentist, you're gonna pay mad money,
it's
depending on what
like
you
I
need.
said, it's something is
It
not
shouldn't
right
be
with
that
like
should be fixed right there. I always say
yeah,
that.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. So
Ambulance
it's like
ride, $500.
they're like something's not right, bro. Like
Yeah,
something's not
like
adding
it's
up here.
money. And then it was some comedy show. He was saying like, "Yo, you pay rent. You pay to live on the earth." He's like a gorilla. They don't gotta pay rent. But he just basically making the same like, "Yo, that's crazy how even the whole structure of how we live is that's the structure. Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like
paying money to live on a plant. Like
but
I
you know
don't
what?
know.
Some things have definitively changed. Like look at it this way, right? Like drugs aren't even real anymore, bro. Everything's stepped on fentanyl. It's like there is like we are actually heading to a huge stage of like complete decline. At least like 20 years ago, you could
RoboCop,
find real
bro.
drugs in
You
the
better be
streets.
like RoboCop movie.
You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is like there's not even any real drugs. It's all just fentanyl. Even the weed, if you
That's why I
smoke a
gotta go
blunt, you
to
might
a
end up
licensed
smoking fentanyl.
dispensary, and that's not even how it used to be. Like, it don't like the old school bud used to be better. Like,
Yeah, yeah. Something just like everything's kind of. It's like
yeah,
we're in a new
even
depressive era.
going to
You
a
know what I'm saying?
restaurant is different. Like, it's not like back in the days how you everything's a it's and COVID even messed like
COVID killed
even
everything,
and
bro.
then COVID
COVID
messed
killed the
like
small
killed
businesses.
the vibe, like killed the
Yeah.
whole vibe of everything. And that's crazy because
He,
remember before COVID, 2020, the ball dropped. Oh, 2020 gonna be my year. Da, da, da. Oh man, they didn't even know, bro. We didn't even know.
I think it's yeah, yeah. That's crazy. I think it
That's
was
crazy,
the
bro. These people, but whoever was behind that, they should be charged for like crimes against humanity. You know?
100%, 120%. But
Right.
it's like yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the problem. We can't move forward until it happens.
And
Like we
then
can't.
who?
We
That's what even got me into the whole politics. Because I'm like, yo, they was forcing that. That was my whole. That's why I was agreeing with you the first time I seen you.
yeah,
Like, yo, that's how I even got into the whole thing because I was going to the whole family court, child custody, wife, me and that drama. Right. That's when I started learning about the Constitution, like real constitutional rights, not like these people to be like, oh, I know my rights. I was literally looking in the Supreme Court rulings and following, listening to lectures, whatever. But like, and then that happened. I'm like, oh, they trying to mandate. I'm like, yo, they violating the Nuremberg Code and all that, like whatever. So I'm like, that's
it's bad, bro.
crazy.
It's
So
bad.
they should be, and then Fauci. I'm like, what a fucking scumbag, bro.
There's a lot of
Scumbag.
people involved in
And
this. There was a
then
lot of people
the
involved. He
family
was
that
just one guy
fell
though.
for the whole, "Oh, mask. You don't got your mask? Oh, you're not vaccinated?" Like,
It's DC,
arguments with,
bro. It's
like,
DC. Every single person who was behind that, like you have to look at it. The Joe Biden administration, every person in his admin, they all live in DC. Like it's literally this is not a democracy where we cycle out new
right, right, right,
representatives
right,
and new
right, right.
people. I mean, that is kind of
Not
an
a
inefficient
democracy, yeah.
concept. But what I'm saying
Yeah,
is that
yeah.
like
I feel you.
but still, like these people, it's like it's literally a cabal of people just
Cabal,
sitting there.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's like so. It's like but that's the thing. You ever go to DC, bro? They're all sweet. Like they just walk around in the street.
That's what I
It's like
heard, that's what I heard.
they don't. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like
Like,
eventually,
the people is good, it's just the government, like, the
it's
politician, like,
literally just these people. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's not even here's this is why I probably haven't been arrested or like shot for saying the shit I say. I am not against the government structure. I'm
Right.
against I'm against the people
The people
in the government. It's two different
violating
things.
tyrants, like,
Exactly.
tyrants.
No, it's because the way we have the government set up, it makes sense. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
100%,
But
100%. It's
so
beautiful.
but the
Perfect the
people
way
in
it's structured, like,
the people who are holding the power, the seats of power, are breaking the law, like all the laws, possible. And so that's where it's a
then
huge
you get
difference
and
because
then
some
they
people
start
are like
writing loopholes around the law to fit their
everything. They
agenda, like,
fucked everything up.
even when
So
they
that's
write
how you do it.
bills, like, they write a bill, it's just not that one topic. It's, like, mad things in a bill, like, and
It's
then
like
yeah, to confuse the people.
so yeah, it's DC, bro. It's DC. DC has got just got
Politicians, bruh.
yeah. They
That's why I
actually
always
gotta
say, like, I would never wanna be because 'cause they're gonna wind up killing me because 'cause I'm be the one that following the law, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, nah, we gotta get him out of here." Word.
yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's fucked. It's
Cop,
fucked up.
anything. I wouldn't wanna be no cop, no border patrol, because
Cop
they
is good.
hiring yo, they giving you a killing to work border patrol right now. A
I
killer.
would think of that low key.
90,000 a year, like, crazy.
I wouldn't want to do that.
$20,000 bonus. I'm like, you might not even if you don't get, you're gonna be arguing with these liberals out the side. Like, I'm like, and then you're gonna be
But
working
you have to
mad
understand,
hours.
there's two types of liberals. There's liberals who are just literally retarded. Like they
And the
have
ones that
ill
like
intentions,
Bill
and
Maher,
then
liberal.
no, Bill Maher is he's
He's
a
a
human.
liberal though,
They're yeah, but they're
old school
traffickers,
liberal.
bro. Yeah, no, their mindset, bro, is that they how do I say it's literally human trafficking. That's what they do. That's what the Joe Biden administration. That's what I'm saying. If you want to clean out America, like if you
Right.
want to stop this madness, every single person who served in the Joe Biden administration, they're the ones that need to be in prison for life. That's it. As simple as that.
Woo!
Every single person that served there.
I'm
If
on
you do
board.
that, you cut the roots of evil off.
Word.
They opened the border. They let like 15 million illegals in. Don't let
Stop
them
the
gaslight. By the
DNA.
way,
Yeah,
they're like, oh. Remember they're paying them $5,000 checks. These illegals a month. Do you remember that?
I was in New York. I
Yeah,
seen him.
5,000 on top of the free housing. Five
Yo,
bands. These guys were getting paid in credit cards. On
that
top, like who gets paid?
that was yo. That's why I'm not mad at Pete Hegseth letting the soldiers eat lobster and steak. Like, I
No,
don't
but that's the
care.
problem.
I
These
I mean,
guys,
me personally, I like that they're getting that. They could be
listen,
die they could be dead the next day. Look at 6 soldiers
Pete
die.
Hegseth. Listen, that
But
guy.
look at 6 soldiers died though. I wouldn't even
If
care.
he had balls though, if Pete Hegseth would have balls, he would just go schizo and just go on the camera one day and be like, "Jews did 9/11." If he that's what I was saying. Like they really just need to do this at this
Oh
fucking point.
man.
Like that's it. Just go up there, say
I'm not
that,
gonna
and then
lie,
just walk
bro.
away.
Even Cash
Like
Patel, right? I was just watching some MMA guy talk about some dude named Abdiz. It's the guy that Khabib, the UFC fighter manager.
yeah,
He was hanging out with 9/11 people that did 9/11. Not some like not the people that did it, but
yeah,
it was alleged that they did it, and then so people think he's a terrorist. So and then Cash Patel's hanging out with so-called alleged terrorists, and then he
yeah,
was an FBI informant. working with some other Russian like crazy dude that kills people, kidnaps people. Some weird names. These dudes got some weird
Yeah,
names.
bro.
I don't even know these.
This,
But Cash
this yeah.
Patel, I was a big fan of him, but yeah, he's kind of like subpar.
Yeah, he's
I still
again
like Tulsi Gabbard, still like Pete Hesseg, Kennedy.
the Kennedy guy is good. The other ones though, I don't know. I
Like
don't know what
I
happened
like
with
Pete
this.
Hesseg. You don't
I
like Pete Hesseg?
Who's PSA?
Pete Hesseg, the guy, the
Hexa.
part,
He's cool,
defense,
but
the defense, Department of War.
to be honest, the way I look at it is he's just a figurehead at this point. You know, the real guys who know what the fuck they're doing, they're in the
I
background.
mean,
You know
did
what I'm
you
saying?
see
We don't.
the hearing of it day
Yeah, him.
when they had Cash Patel, the commander, the generals? They was grilling them, all the Democrat senators screaming at them.
That's the problem. Like
Tulsi
this guy
Gabbard,
Trump, I don't know why the fuck he pulled off this strike. He didn't have to. Now, like you have to
I
understand
Iran did.
these. Yeah. Like if they are gonna this like
I got to
I'm
take a
gonna be
leak,
real.
bro, but I can hear you
They're
though.
gonna put him in fucking these Democrats and all these liberals. They're just waiting. I told you. Remember how the culture shifted from the first Trump presidency to the Biden
If
presidency?
he don't fix something and then a Republican doesn't win again, oh, it's
No. We're actually
Democrats are
toasted,
gonna.
bro.
Whew,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, no, it really is that. And that's the problem, bro. It's like, yeah, both sides, they're compromised, right? But the Democrats want to take away everybody's guns, raise the taxes even higher, and then make you, go on that trainee shit. So it's like you have to pick the least messed up poison out of them all. So they're just lying in wait, man. They're lying in wait. It's because they do it for the bussy, bro. That's what it is. They're so sick. They're so sick.
yo, it's always good talking to that dude, bro. Having a good convo, bro. Good convo.